Hello, Andy here. Thank you so much for joining in with the Hospice's virtual campout. Hope you have a brilliant evening and thank you so much for supporting the Greenwich and Bexley Community Hospice. Their nurses are busy supporting and helping and caring for families who are going through a difficult time. So if you've got any money you can donate, that would be fantastic. You can do it via their website or via their Just Giving page. Right, I'm going to tell a story, and as it's a virtual camp out, this story is all about camping. It's called Topsy and Tim Go Camping. I hope you like it. Topsy and Tim were going camping with Mummy and Dad. They were taking 2 tents, a big one for Mummy and Dad and a small one for Topsy and Tim. It was a long drive, but at last they arrived at the campsite. It was in a field, beside a little wood. Topsy and Tim helped to unload the car. Putting the tents up was a puzzle at first, but Topsy and Tim soon remembered how to do it. "I like our tent best," said Topsy. Tim went to fetch water. He was surprised to find a tap in the field. It was a very splashy tap. There was hot soup for supper and sandwiches and big red apples. After supper, Topsy and Tim went with Mummy and Dad to explore the wood. "Somebody's been painting arrows on the trees," said Tim. "Look." "Yes," said Mummy. "If we follow those arrows, they will take us for a good walk and bring us back to camp." When they got back to their camp, they saw that another family had arrived in the field. 2 big boys and their mum and dad. They were unloading their car and putting up their tent. The big boys were very noisy. "Let's go and play inside our tent," said Topsy and Tim. "It's time you two got into your sleeping bags," said Mummy. Topsy and Tim were almost asleep in their cosy sleeping bags when something hit their tent with a wallop. It gave them a fright. The naughty boys had kicked a football hard at Topsy and Tim's tent. "Sorry," called the boys. The next morning, Topsy and Tim were up bright and early, and so were the big boys. "We're going to play in the wood," said the big boys. "We'll come too," said Topsy and Tim. They had a wonderful time in the wood. They swung from trees like monkeys. "I'm the king of the jungle," shouted Tim. They chased after rabbits, trying to catch them, but the rabbits ran faster. "I nearly caught one," puffed Topsy, "but it ran down a rabbit hole." At last they began to feel hungry. None of them had had breakfast. They wanted to go back to the camp, but they did not know which way to go. "We're lost," said one of the big boys. "No, we're not," said Topsy. "The arrows on the trees will lead us back to camp. Mummy said so." Mummy and Daddy were glad to see them. "I was just coming to find you," said Dad. "What have you been up to?" "We've had adventures," said Tim. Topsy and Tim were ready for breakfast, but Mummy could not get the camp stove to work. "We'll have to make do with a cold breakfast," she said. The big boy's dad came to see what was wrong. "Come and join us," he said. "There's plenty of room on the barbecue." Soon there was the lovely smell of sausages and bacon cooking on the big boy's barbecue, and there was plenty for everyone. "I love camping," said Tim. "I wish we could stay here forever," said Topsy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Topsy and Tim Go Camping. Have a nice evening and happy camping.